we hustle, but the night we know that the ride or die.
Welcome to the house of the princess.
I keep well by my seat. Know that the ride or die.
I'm 50% righteous, 50% ratchet.
We hustle, but the night well by my seat. Know that the ride or die. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when
Thank
I
y'all
was not
for joining
around.
us.
Certain people that I know.
How y'all doing? Good morning. I'll get on camera in a minute. These people are irritating me as I drive. I'm just trying to get to work. Is that too much to ask? How is everyone doing this morning? How are you doing? I hope all is well. As you come in, please show some manners. Hit that like button, okay? If you're not subscribed, please press the subscribe button. Try not to play his music loud, so they be like, "Oh, it's copyright," and it's hard to separate it once I'm talking. But anywho, those, I haven't been live like that. So if you haven't been getting notifications like that, you're not a member, go ahead and unsubscribe and resubscribe to bring me back to the top of your algorithm. Make sure that you press all on the notifications so that you too will be informed every time that I go live. I had said earlier this week, I haven't even made my thumbnails. I've been so busy and tired, like legit tired. We're going to try this every once in a while in the mornings. We're going to do some morning drives, while I'm driving to work and whatnot. And so that we can have a quick chat or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I picked up this idea. It's nothing new under the sun, it's nothing new. So that way I can talk with y'all and y'all could see me, you know what I'm saying? And I can be back online. So tell a friend, share, let them know, like, Princess is online. She was on my line earlier. So every time I go live in the mornings, it will be around this time, right after 8 o'clock, between 8 and 8:30. That will be our time and my time to have a little coffee and juice or whatever with you. And I didn't grab me no juice before I left the house. Let me see if I can get that. I don't think I'm going to get to work. Trying to stop. I did that yesterday, not giving them fucks, but I can't do that 2 days in a row. So what had happened was, I haven't fully gathered all of the information on everything, but okay. But I don't know if y'all could hear that. What are we gonna talk about? So the first thing on the docket is the people down to the internet are mad at Paris Jackson, the daughter of Michael Jackson, because she did not do a tribute or a post about her daddy, the king, Michael Jackson, having a birthday. My 2 cents on this is you can't tell me how to memorialize somebody that I lived with every day. Like, you can't tell me how to memorialize my daddy. It's the audacity of people. And her response was, that could be like a grief point for her. Like, people don't think, right? But her response was that Michael did not like to celebrate his birthday. And then he didn't even like telling them, like, letting them know when his real birthday was, because he didn't want them to surprise him or throw him no parties or nothing like that. And I thought that was interesting. But what people forget, Michael Jackson was raised as a Jehovah's Witness. JVs do not celebrate birthdays for me. They don't celebrate holidays. They don't do none of that. So it's funny that we as a world, because I can't even say a nation, right? The world loves to memorialize and celebrate Michael Jackson's birthday when he himself never celebrated his birthday. You didn't really see him out there. And I had to think about it like, you didn't see Michael Jackson be like, hey, it's my birthday. You didn't see none of that. Oh, I hope I'm not getting a workout. You didn't see him out there celebrating his birthday or doing anything for his birthday. And I remember that he's a JV. He's a Jehovah's, not JV, JW. JV is junior varsity. He's a JW, and he didn't celebrate his birthday. So are we in fact dishonoring him by celebrating his birthday and making all these memorials and going to 2300 Jackson Street on his birthday? So y'all tell me, y'all on the replay, please engage with the comments, okay? Let me know what you think about that. But if we don't celebrate his birthday, do we celebrate his death day? Like, how do people get a chance to really honor him and memorialize him in his death? So I thought that was quite interesting, real quick. So next is I'm gonna jump to Love and Marriage Huntsville. They are back for their what's it, September 16th, for the other half of their whatever sixth season. I don't know how they do it because I'm personally thinking like these people never stop taping. Like, when do you have a break? I think production really be on overdrive and overtime for nothing. And you taping only gives us details, possible details of what we already knew, right? Like, I was on the live. Who was live? Was it Martell was live? Maybe. Or Marcel. No, it was Letitia. I was on Letitia's live when they were staying at the house in Houston, right? We knew that they were taping in Houston and they were all staying in a house together. Wanda can't keep her mouth closed. Good morning. Wanda can't keep her mouth closed. Like, she's always going live, starting mess, talking mess. And it's obvious, ma'am, you are not on the docket this season. Like, the fans, I mean, we like the mess she started, but she do too much. So the fans have spoken, and we really don't want you on there because you are a liability to the show. And she doesn't realize that she is more of a liability to Letitia and Marceau than a help. Like, for her to be in her 50s and to be so immature and petty, like, it's a mess. And so she's still going live and talking stuff and creating chaos and being an agent of chaos. It doesn't help the show. For me, it makes the show exhausting. Um, it was more fun with me and my girls were reviewing the show, and you could get a little kiki and a little shade. But now the show is, what season? I can't even tell the difference between the seasons. I guess season 4.5, 5. When Martell and Melanie got a divorce, it was getting dark for me then, and I was just like, if they're gonna keep fighting and arguing, like, this is nothing that I want to watch. I can do that on 79th Street. I'm saying, I don't need to watch TV to see that type of foolishness. It's draining and it's sad. So they got away from that. Martell and Melanie stopped taping together. But again, we see Ariana all online stirring up chaos. I've seen the headlines. I haven't really been in the mix of what is she doing now? Is she trying to be claimed? And now, you got the charade thing in the mix. And so now Martell trying to get a check from Housewives and LAMH. Like, it's a lot. Like, when do we get away from the mess that is Love and Marriage Huntsville? Like, where is the fun? So now we got this big thing um, with Marceau cheating, but or possibly Letitia cheating. But we know we've been knowing this. We went through this from season 1 or 2. Like, if we don't produce no women or no baby, as they said, then it's not even fun. Hey, baby, get it. It's not even fun to watch. It's just a mess. It's just speculation. That doesn't make the show fun. Good morning, morning, morning. But she got to get a nap before, right? Like this. Minister Babs. This is the new little quick chat on my ways to work. Oh, that's right. You did put a 7 on your name. Um, it's just like why it's messy, and they came away from the original point of the show. It's like, show me some black excellence, show me some black people building stuff. We've been waiting on them to build their house for the last 6 years, and they still got dirt and rocks out there. Like, but they got all these plans. It's like, what have you built? What happened to the 47 acres? There is no excellence about nothing that they doing. And now they're over there arguing with Anthony Lofty. Shout out to him. If you really want some love and marriage responsibility, like, he down south, like, he be playing with them folks and going to them folks' places. And they done sent him a cease and desist, and he over there arguing with Tisha and Wanda and antagonizing them and Marcel. And he getting into something, and he's exposing, and they are mad at him, and he really don't care. He doesn't. So, and where does it come to that? Y'all got to spend y'all life arguing and worrying about bloggers when you got bigger fish to fry. Like, getting these people property and stop swindling for their money, allegedly, is what he's saying. So I watched some of the stuff, and I'm just like, okay, okay, you know, yeah, it's very toxic. So, and I am on the last leg of my trip. Let's give a good, okay, 5 minutes max. Good 5 minutes to Spice, and I'm gonna dig deeper into this. Thank you. Yes, hit the like button. I got looked over to see that. Um, Spice. I haven't watched the Love and Hip Hop, and sometimes if I do, I just kind of watch it in a bundle. I Well, let me go back. The internet is on fire because they say Erica Mena called Spice a blue monkey. Let me tell y'all something. I have never cared for Erica Mena. People keep treating her like she is black, but that lady will tell you she is Latina through and through. And it is not uncommon for certain dialects of Latin people to be racist against blacks or dark skinned Latins, Afro Latinas, and Haitians, especially if you're Dominican. Okay, they got a whole basically war going on from Dominicans and Haitians. Okay, hey, this is not nothing new, but we always aspire to be like every other race aesthetically. This woman, ever since Love and Hip Hop New York, has been mean. She likes to fight. You would think now, well, no, because she had a kid then. And she didn't take care of the kid then. This was obvious. When she was, y'all better do y'all research on Erica Mena. She started off working for the Kardashians at Dash on TV, and she was a video girl. And she was not really taking care of her son then. and Safari decides to have babies with her. I don't know if that was a slip up. I don't know if that was a plan for her to secure the bag, whatever it was. It just wasn't the best move because neither one of them want to take care of their kids. You rarely see them with their kids, right? And I understand they working. The kids don't have to be on the internet. I don't put my kids on the internet like that. I never did. But you at the club all the time, and all them times you're not getting club fees. Like when you start transitioning to your 40s, now she a whore. There should be a change in you about the way you carry yourself, the way you handle your business or whatever, right? None of this is happening. They over there going to the jail, to the club, because the tea is, and I'll do a whole nother thing on this, is that she was drunk and belligerent and started to oh, y'all can't see this on YouTube. Oh, she was belligerent down to the club, right? She's belligerent. You know your limits. But she's been doing this for years. Y'all saw on Love and Hip Hop New York, saying things for years. She said racist comments before. She does things. So, you tell somebody you wish they would die. What do you expect for them to respond? Like, you don't have to, like, I cannot like you, but I can respect you. At some point you have to have respect for human life, and she don't do that. She think that she just is supposed to say anything a gutter snipe is supposed to say, and it's okay, and ain't got nerve enough to be trying to cry all the time and be sensitive. No, ma'am. I don't feel no sympathy for that type of behavior, because it's time for you to grow up. You somebody's mama. Not that that matters anymore now, because mamas is hoes, mamas, there's no shame in it, and she's keep getting, plastic pieces put in her body. Like, and now you raise a young lady. But how can you raise a young lady and that's something that you never took witness to? Warning, I'm about to close up because I'm here at the time I'm supposed to be here. So I got 7 minutes to get in the door. I'll get to the clock. How about that? So, like, for me, it's like, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised at this foolishness. I think we need to have a deeper dive into this foolishness. Um, Spice said it's on site way back in October. I'm not mad at it. And I'm not a person that encourages violence, because I don't like to fight. But what am I doing here? Apparently what I'm doing ain't right. I gotta get out this lady parking spot. Um, but some people, like, she likes to fight. And at some age you need to stop that foolishness too, fighting for no reason. But when you get to doing all that and all that mouth talking, you know, you need to be dealt with. And the black folks is calling for Erica Mena to be fired. I think Erica Mena should have been fired years ago. You too, love. You too. Yeah, I just got out your parking spot. Um, I think Erica Mena should be fired. I think she should have been fired years ago. I think they shouldn't have brought her ass back. Real talk. What's the point? Y'all trying to save this show, which it just ain't been as good since Stevie J and Jocelyn and haven't been on it. It's just not the same. It's just y'all recycling shit. You moving from one city to the other. When I found out Yandy all the way down in Atlanta, and I was just like, ugh, what was the reason? Okay, go do something else. Like it ain't even helping Scrappy sell no records. None of that. Good morning, Jennifer needs to pop with a book. Good morning. But with that being said, maybe I'll get a chance to deep dive, but I got a heavy weekend. I will hit y'all back. It's time for us to go to work. So if nobody's told you that they love you, I'm going to tell you I love you. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Again, if you're subscribed and you haven't been getting notifications, unsubscribe, resubscribe to put me back at the top of your algorithm. Please press the like button before you go. Also, help a sister out. You can send a super thanks at the end of this video. You can send a super chat or hit the cash app. Okay, it's out to the princess. All of that stuff is around here somewhere. Like, subscribe, notifications, all of that. And I just want you to be happy on purpose today. Love y'all. Mwah. Thank you very much. Have have a good day. Where is it? Look, I hate doing this from my car because it's different. Okay, there you go.